Hi, welcome to KitCoupleReview. Next up for restoration is going to be Shogun Warrior's Godzilla. He doesn't have too much damage, but I will be cleaning him up. I cannot actually do a restoration on him as he has no stickers and he does have his firing fist. He does have some slight damage on his toenails, major crack here and a slight crack on that one. I don't have the replacement parts at this time, but hope to in the future. He does have a lot of dust and dirt built up on him from all the years, particularly on this foot. It's almost black on top from whatever that residue is. But he's in really good shape. Really happy to have him. Tail is not cracked or damaged. We've got the switch intact, which actually does make our tongue work. So we're going to take one more look at the King of Monsters himself, top to bottom. Then I'll start dusting and cleaning him up. So I'll be right back. Okay, here we are with the finished product. Hopefully you can actually tell the difference that I did. I cleaned my Godzilla with warm water, a lot of napkins, and some Awesome, as well as an old paintbrush. And I used the old paintbrush to get into all the recessed areas around where the screws are and the neckline, along the teeth here. And that let me go in and remove all the dust that had been building up and sitting there for 30 years. I'm very happy with how Godzilla turned out. He actually had a lot of grease and grime on him, particularly on the foot area here. You can see over here the paper towels that I used, and there was just a lot of stuff built up on him. And I'm very jazzed with how he turned out. I love the design, and I gotta say, this is one of my favorite toys. In fact, one of my favorite Shoguns, and that's simply because he's not in a static pose typical of Shogun warriors, where you have your figure very rigid and simply standing there. They actually designed him with bends, a slight lean forward, slight bend at the knee. We've got the tail sitting nicely off the ground. He's kind of the antithesis of a Shogun, a static posed figure. I came in and worked on this for about 45 minutes. Very happy with how he turned out. I can remember as a kid, a young kid, my two older cousins, Ralph and Eric, they had this figure, but when I came along, they only had the leg. The leg was the only piece that survived. And I remember as a young kid being fascinated and intrigued and not knowing what the rest of the figure looked like, having only this massive leg to go off of, and I wondered what the rest of this thing looked like. And all these years later, I found out. I came in here as well and used a toothpick with a napkin, a warm napkin wrapped in it, and that allowed me to get into the recesses here and clean the handle. I also used my paintbrush to get into all the nooks and crannies and remove the dust that had built up. A lot of it was down in here. And very happy with how it turned out. As usual, I want to thank you for watching. Any questions or comments, we'd love to hear from you here at KitCoupleReview. Please subscribe to our channel. And as is typical, I will be including a sneak peek of the next Shogun warrior I will be restoring. Actually, I'm not going to be so much as restoring it, simply because it's in very nice shape and I don't want to alter it if I don't have to. So I will be including that now. Here we are with our next Shogun warrior, and as you can already tell, this is the big one. This is Shogun Warrior's Mozingo. So please stay tuned for this video coming to you soon. Bye.